Hey guys, and welcome back to my next video. So today the title is going to be about, sorry, I was just looking like that, I don't know why, but today's video is going to be about how to take care of your leopard gecko, because most people have different opinions, but I'm just going to tell my opinion. So yeah. Well, this is kind of weird, but Kona is literally staring at me right now. Don't know if you guys can see her. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, she's literally staring at me, so yeah. Okay, I'm trying to close this thing, but there's something blocking it, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. Oh, and if you're wondering, what's that you're closing, Swange? This is going to be my chinchilla cage. I still haven't built it all the way, but still working on it. And so what's going to happen is that I might get a chinchilla soon. Well, I am going to get a chinchilla soon. So yeah. Okay, well, right now, I was going to show you Buttercup, but she's in her little cave, and you probably guys wouldn't see her. So, as I noticed when I was about to show you guys that her water bowl is not filled. So this is one thing about your leopard gecko. You always have to fill up their water bowl if it's not filled up. They might be going into shedding and then they can't shed by their it's hard shedding for them and they don't allow you. So you need to put water in there so it helps them. So right now I'm just gonna close off these lights. Ooh, stuck. Okay, close off the lights, take off the top. And if you guys are wondering how old is Buttercup, she's a couple months old, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's a couple months old. I would say about 5 months old. I'll take her out to show you guys her, but right now, just gonna fill this up. Oh, also, sorry, but interrupting, but also, when you do put water in, you don't want it too hot and you don't want it too cold. So you just want it right in the middle of there. So it's pretty hot, but not too hot, but not too cold, but not freezing. So it's confusing, but just not too hot and not too cold. Okay, I'm gonna take her little cave out. This little cave, so cute. There's 2 holes so you can see them or something, or they can get out. Okay. This is her. She's not that squirmy that much anymore. In my last video, I could barely show her because she was really squirmy. There she goes, running off. Don't worry, I let her have some playtime, around, in my room or sometimes on the couch with me because I just let her. And if you guys can see that she's skinny, that skinny, it's because I ran out of food and it's quarantine and the store is not open yet, so I have to wait until tomorrow or something. Also, this is what I do. I'm not sure if other people do this, but I feed her every other day. So I feed her every other day, and yeah, there she goes. So this is Buttercup. Hi, Buttercup, Buttercup, Buttercup. Her name used to be Moonlight, but I changed it to Buttercup because she's more yellow, and I like the name Buttercup better. Don't you? She doesn't really care what her name is. Okay, so I just put the water in here from a sink, and don't worry, it's not toxic or anything for them. So I don't actually use Fiji water. I just put it in this bottle because it was empty after I drank it, and I washed it out, don't worry. So I just use that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back in. And here goes Buttercup. Say bye. Oh, he's not gonna say bye, but yeah. Here I put her in. And sorry if I'm moving my camera a lot and it's making these noises. I don't know why it does that. Probably because I'm covering the mic spot, but yeah. She just got spooked. There she goes into her cave. I kind of want to show you guys this. You guys can see her. Here she goes into her cave. She really likes her cage. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stand up, go over here, And I'm going to show you guys, before I even tell you how to take care of those and all that, I'm going to show you guys how I get ready after gymnastics, because I just had gymnastics at 10:30 and ends at 1:30. Confusing, right? It's kind of dark. Here we go in. I'm not going to actually show you how I guess change, because that would be like, ugh. I'm going to try balancing on here. Okay, I gotta be like bending on my knees because, oh no, you can't see me. Okay, these is my clothes that I'm going to wear. These are the pants. They might have a stain on it, but I tried to get it out and it wouldn't work because like paint or something. This is the t-shirt that I'm going to wear. Ta-da! It has like this little thing, and it's a crop top because I cropped it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go change, and it might not look fast because I don't know how to edit. And if my brother will help me, then yeah. So I'm gonna go change while you guys stay here, and yeah, bye. And if this works out, if my brother helps me edit my videos, then you might hear music. Bye! Also guys, comment down below if you have a YouTube channel, because I might just follow you and see all your videos. And I'll like them and subscribe to you and all that. So yeah. Okay. Also comment down below if you have a TikTok account, and because I do, and I might just follow you, and then you can see my TikToks and I'll see your TikToks, and they'll probably be amazing. So yeah. Okay, I'm almost done, don't worry. I know this looks like boring, but I can't show you guys me until I'm dressed. Okay, just do that and that and that. Now you guys might think this t-shirt's too short, but I don't think so. So yeah, let me just do this, and this is my outfit. Pants you can't like barely see. Yes, I know I'm skinny. Pants are here. Looks half good. So yeah. So let's get into the video, even though we are into the video, but yeah, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Dang it. Always forget this part. Always forget to brush my hair. Well, I don't always forget, but yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, just back up a little. What I do to brush my hair is like just get it here and then brush. And brush, yeah, my hair is pretty long right now. And if you guys are wondering, how old is she? And in my old videos, well, except the one that I made like yesterday, I was 10 because that was last year. But this year was my birthday at September 11th, and I turned 11. So yeah. And comment down below if you want to like get older, or do you want to just like stay young and all that. I'm really not sure, because I wanted to be like young and all that, but I also want to be old and all that. Well, not too old, but like a teenager or something like that. But yeah, so let's get into the video. I'm just gonna take out Buttercup again to just explain all those things. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about getting a leopard gecko, they are pretty easy to take care of. I picked this one because I felt she was lucky, and she is, because she's nice and sweet. She doesn't bite or anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna take her out really quick. This Buttercup. I showed you, as I showed you. Okay, so I know how I told you guys you would hear music while I'm changing, but I guess not, because I don't think my brother's gonna help me today, but maybe tomorrow or something. Oh, Buttercup! She literally just jumped out of my hand. Oh, Buttercup, Buttercup, Buttercup. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is that they're not as hard to take care of. They're easier than a dog, But yeah. Also, I wouldn't suggest you taking her, like your leopard gecko, near your like other pets. I'm not sure if they would get along. You can try and all that, but yeah, it's your suggestion. I'm just saying wouldn't try it, because yeah. So oh gosh, I got a notification. So the second thing you also need to know is, as I told you guys, fill up their water bowls like once they're like out of it. It's cute to see them drink and all that, but yeah. What I usually feed my little leopard gecko is mealworms. You can feed it crickets too, but I feed it mealworms. The thing about that is that it's fine if you feed them mealworms, it's fine if you feed them crickets. But maybe if they're like younger than this, I wouldn't suggest feeding it crickets. I would suggest starting off with mealworms and then crickets. Whatever you want, but yeah. I feed Buttercup. I feed Buttercup mealworms, and it's small side because she's not that big yet. She's only 5 months. So what you also need to know is you need like a pretty big tank for them. If they're older, like not 5 months, like older, you're probably gonna need a bigger cage than mine. This is mine, but she's pretty little. Oh, she's running away. This is pretty little, but this is the cage. It looks messy, but just because of the cage. Don't know if, oh, you guys can't see it, shoot. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me just show you really quick if I can back up. There we go. That's the cage. It looks pretty like not that long, well, not that big and wide in the video, but that's just because of the video. But otherwise, it is pretty big for a 5-month-old or a 2-month-old or something like that. But once they get bigger, you're gonna need a bigger cage for them. And you can decorate it or not, but I would decorate it because why not? It's fun to do that, and they have more climbing spaces and hiding spaces and all that. What I would also suggest is never hold them like this. Even if you're scared, never hold them. You gotta like kind of, if you can like, hold on. Let me just get the camera where you guys can see her. Okay. My phone's gonna fall. Hold on. Okay, so say she was on the floor like this, right? Ooh. My phone is about to fall. Okay, there we go. So she's on the floor and you, okay, my phone is not cooperating. Like, bruh. There we go. You guys can barely see me. Here, let me back up. So if they're running, you just want to go like this. Like, well, this is a slippery floor, but then, and then grab their behind and then pick them up like this or whatever, or like hold them with your thumb like this or something, and then just let them climb. Don't ever hold them up high while they're about to fall, because you don't want to do that. You can also pick them up like this and then just put them on one hand. There's also a way you can like just go like that. It doesn't hurt them or anything. Just never ever pick them up like this. They do not like it. And also, I don't think it's the great way to pick them up. So, sorry, can't really see me. Okay, the lights. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the lights. Never touch the lights when they're like going on because they're really hot. One is a light and one is a heat. You want that because first of all, the light is because so they can see better, like in their cage and all that, for the food and all that, right? And then the heat is for their heat, because they need heat. The reason that they need heat is because they're not like a polar bear or something like that. They need heat, not coldness and all that. What I do, and sometimes in the day, I take her out and play with her and all that. I just let her run around, catch her sometimes, or like stuff like that. Or if I go to my friend's house, I just bring her there and stuff like that. Okay, so the next thing you also want to know is that you should probably take like her or him or whatever out, because they always going, gee, she's jumpy. You're always going to need them to get out. First of all, to bond with them, which is going to be in maybe one of my videos, how to bond with your leopard gecko. So you want to always take them out to bond with them, let them feel you, let them know you, let them hear your sound and your voice and all that. And yeah, and it's tickling so much. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that. And you can, she's tickling me. You can put her on the floor like this. She'll just crawl, and then yeah, she might climb you. It's fine if she does that. Ooh, squirmy. But yeah, so it's fine if you have like rug or anything. You can take her out like there. You can put her on your bed. Well, mine doesn't do this, but I'm not sure if other like people's leopard gecko does this. But she never poops when she's like out of her cage, which is a good thing because I don't want poop on me or anywhere else. The next thing you want to know is that some of them can bite. Mine's doesn't. Mine's is very nice. And sometimes they make this noise, like this squeaky noise. And that's because if they're like hurt, or if they're hurt, or if you're hurting them, or if you're holding them too tight or anything like that, or they're just stressed out and don't want to be held, that's when you put them back in your cage and like just leave it like that. The next thing you want to know is that how to feed them. You can just like, what I do is like for mealworms, I take a worm, put it in her cage, well, take her out like in her cage because she usually hides in her cave. And I just take her out of her cave, and then she usually finds it and hunts it and grabs it. For crickets, for crickets, you can just like, I do it, well, I had only crickets one time and it wasn't that great because she was like little and she got scared of them. But what I would say, doing it with like, either you get like these little like tonsils things, I don't know what they call it. I don't have it because like I don't really need it because I don't do crickets and all that. And you just put one by one and they might just eat it from there. Sorry if I'm showing my feet or just something like that. But yeah. Let's see. Another thing to know about your leopard gecko is that they will jump, they will run fast, and they might just tickle you like this because she's tickling me. Another thing to know is that, sorry, I can't find the words to this. Another thing you need to know about your leopard gecko and how to take care of it and all that is that you should never feed something that they can't eat. So they can't eat fruits, they can't eat veggies, they can't eat not salads, but like leaves or anything like that. So don't feed them that. Another thing to know is that I might not get all the details in here because like I don't want the video too long, but another thing to know is that at the night you want to take turn off the lights. Sorry, I couldn't find the words. You need to turn off the lights for them because at the night you need to turn off the lights, and then in the morning you need to turn them back on. Whenever you wake up, you turn it back on. Unless you're a late sleeper, then you gotta wake up earlier because they can't wait that long. I mean, they can, but it's not that great. So yeah, you want to do that, and if they don't want to get out, don't force them to get out. If they just want to stay in their cage, let them stay in their cage until try again, and if they don't want to, then just leave it for that day and then come back the next day and see if wants to get out of the cage or something. The next thing to know is that they can, hold on, let me show this. They can climb on your t-shirt. It depends what type of t-shirt you have though, because some of the t-shirts they can't climb. I would suggest just holding your hands there just in case if they can't climb it. Another thing to know is that it's not the best idea to put it on the head. unless you have somebody there to like take it off for you. So yeah, and there's a lot more other things to know, but I'm just gonna put like a couple more because I don't like being this video it's a little bit like too long because I don't do like long videos that much. Another thing to know is that you should never feed them in like a week. So I feed it, as I told you guys, in like a couple I cannot speak. But as I told you guys, I feed mine every other day. You should never feed yours 5 days and then feed it, or a week and then feed it. They are hungry, so they need to get fed. I do it every other day. That's perfect. You can't do it every day because like that's not the best. The other thing to know is that when they're shedding, they might not always want to eat. So you don't have to force them to eat just because they're shedding and they want privacy and all that. After they're done shedding, you can try feeding them or something, but not like right away. Try the next day or something. The other thing you need to know is that, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but they can bite. Mine's, oh yeah, I already mentioned that, but mine's doesn't. Mine's is very sweet. She might be like a little bit jumpy and cuckoo, but they might bite. It doesn't hurt that bad, I'm pretty sure, because that's what I heard from other people, but I'm really not sure. If you're guys wondering where I got Buttercup, I got her from, I think it was called Petco. Yeah, Petco. I got her from Petco. There was so much options. My sister came with me and she said to get that one. But I didn't feel getting that one. I felt getting this one. I felt like a bond with it. If you guys like don't know which one to get, you can like ask to take it out or something, and if they allow it, try to see which one you bond with the most and then take it home or something. I wouldn't suggest feeding it right away. I would suggest feeding it the other day, see if it eats. If it doesn't, take a little more time off and then try feeding it again. The other thing you need to know is that when you're in the car and they give you like a box and then the animal's in there, don't shake the box. Don't open it because you never know what's going to happen. They might jump or crawl in your thing. So you want to just hold it and then hold the bottom, right? And then when you get home, you set up everything, or if you already set it up, you take it out and you put it in the cage. I wouldn't suggest playing with it right away. If it has like a strong bond with you and if it wants to get out, you can take it out, but mine's I didn't take out like right away. So yeah, there's other things, but I can't mention it in my head for some reason, and I can't get the words for it. So I'm gonna end the video right about here. I'm just gonna mention one more thing, and the last thing that I'm going to mention is that you should always, like, if you're taking them outside, which I don't know why you would, but if you're taking them outside, always watch them. If they're not on like your hand or something and they're on the ground, you should always watch them, because you never know, they just might run away and they're too fast for you to not catch, or you lost it or something. So always watch them when you're going outside with it or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna put her back in the cage and then I'm gonna tell something to you guys about it, and then I'm also gonna end the video about a couple seconds. For now. Sorry if you can't see me that good because I'm trying to put this on right now. And never forget to turn their lights back on. Okay. So, that's what I mentioned in the video. There's a lot of more other things, but I don't want to make this video that long. But I mentioned pretty much a lot of things that are good tips for you and good things to do it and all that. So thanks for watching my video. Thanks for all the subscribers and all that. And if you haven't liked the video, subscribe, and turn on those bell notifications. In my next video might be like tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure. But on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I have school. So I might post after like 4 or something. But I do homeschool if you were wondering. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hope you had fun.